Hey y'all, how is it going? I hope you are all having a wonderful evening. It's kind of rainy here. It actually snowed a couple days ago, which was a little crazy for Washington. Oops, sorry, I was having an issue with sound for a second. Um, yeah, so the weather was a little crazy for Washington because we don't really get a lot of snow. I just put this on here to kind of have something to show have something to display. I am going to change the price on a couple things though, um because I don't know, I rewatched it and I changed my mind. So anyways, um so yeah, I'm just kind of having a little bit of a pre-sale type of share. And I just wanted to let you know everything that's kind of available. I know I've kind of showed everything in detail in the last few videos. I only have really a couple more things to share that I have not shared yet. So you can watch my videos part or Project Share part 2, part 3, and part 4, just to kind of see everything and get pricing. Um, because I have had just a couple ladies email me with their preferences. So I know what I have left, which works out well. And yeah, I just wanted to finish sharing what I have and go from there. And then I can get everybody's invoices out and pack up shipping. Since this is my first evening off, I've had I've worked quite a few days this week. So, anyways, this is, what did I call this one? This is one that I have not shown yet. It is called XL Big Box. Not a very pleasant name, I guess. XL Big Box. It's just a little bit bigger than, it's kind of the biggest one out of all of the boxes because I got these boxes in a set and they, like they were tiered. So they went from this one's not that small, but from like smaller than this size all the way up to this size. So they're pretty big. So I hope you all are having a good evening. Hi, Jude. Just saw your comment. How's everybody's evening tonight? What are you guys up to? What's the weather like? Hope it's good. So in here, there's some really pretties. Go ahead and move this over. So I've been collecting stuff, ordering stuff, buying stuff for tons of years. It's just been kind of what I enjoy doing, and I do make some things, but I do like curating stuff as well and displaying it and packaging it. It's kind of very fun for me. So, This is an applique. It's really soft. It's on the soft netting. It's like a very beautiful champagne color. It's stunning. It's so soft and just beautiful. It has some beading and some sequins on it. So it's really pretty. So there's that. Here's another little applique. It's just embroidered. Here's another applique. It's a butterfly, super cute. And another applique. It's like slightly cream, you could say. There's a few more appliques. There's this um, heart and this bow. It's a little wrinkly. Sorry about that. Try to press everything. Another bow. I believe that's a bow. This is a little dangle flower. Super cute. Another little dangly bit. And here's some just beaded applique pieces. It came in this trim that was kind of like wonky, so I just cut these up because I thought that these would be cute to like add to, a tag or something. Like you could do that. But there's still cute pieces you can add. I think that's supposed to be like a bird or an emblem or something. Then there's also this little tag I put in here. It has this little, I embroidered this little wreath patch that I made, and I think it turned out super cute. And then it just has one of those little netting with beading on here, and it's clipped on with a little Tim Holtz clip. And then there is some of these little sequin flowers that you can cut apart. They're super vintage. Um, I believe like back from like the flapper type era. I got a whole box of little trims like this. Is really neat. And then there's this little dangly um, flowers. There's 5 of them, so you could use that on your crafts. And then there's also another little embroidery patch that I did with like a rose and the 2 flowers. I need to get back to embroidery. It's so pretty. I miss it. And then there is this beautiful trim under here, and I think it's swans. It's like a hand crocheted trim. Super cute. Cute, cute. And of course, I moved things around. Everything has its little right spot when you're putting it together. I feel kind of weird, like not weird, but I haven't been live very often and lately, and it seems so quiet, like not a lot of people talk. Thank you, Jude. Um, not a lot of people are talking on the lives. I know I don't have like a big following or anything, but you see there's people out there. I hope everybody's good. Here's some little flower appliques. These are super cute. Definitely stack them and make little 3-dimensional flowers that are fun to put in your junk journals or whatnot. You could just put a little stitch in there, make a really cute flower. Here's another one. These are off of one of those laces I showed you from another box that I just cut apart. Here's another 3-dimensional flower that I had made with, the singeing of the silk. And it has like the netting as well as the, I don't know what this is called, satiny fabric, but they're fun to make. And then there's also another little pinned thing. They will chat when they are ready. It's gorgeous. Your work has dazzled them. Thank you, Jude. I see your comments are showing up in, I'm trying to get my chat on my thing to work. All messages. Oh, finally. Okay, now I can see her. You're so sweet, Jude. Um, I want to start like crafting again, like live. I think that would be fun. I don't do a lot of, um, like I do a lot of this like packaging type stuff. I don't do a lot of, making certain things, but I do crochet a lot. So this is a mother of pearl button, and there's this cute little embroidered flower on this little tiny scrap of fabric that I did. I don't even remember how I did that because it was so long ago. And another little flower and a little beaded piece. Like you can hang these little beaded pieces anywhere and they're just super cute. They just add a little something, a little beaded applique and a another applique. Just like putting little bits and bobs like this. Like I actually brought a journal that I can show you how these things can be used in them. So let me open this bad boy up. So I brought this journal that I just have to finish the cover on it. And then I'm gonna let her go. Because she's a very basic journal with um, basic stuff in here. So let me show you. Let me get a good page. So like on a journal like this, you can pretty much take anything and you can clip that on and make it an embellishment. And what's fun about it is they can just take it off and use the little pieces, the little scraps. I mean, I'm sure you all know about that. Uh, and I've done it a gazillion times. Also, you can put it on top of a tag, anything you can do with it. So it's just a fun little thing to do with like a little cluster. Y'all know. And then also, I'm going to show you some more. Let me find like a page where there's nothing. Okay, there it is. So there is like another little applique. And there is more little bits and bobs appliques. And you can use those to decorate with. This is a cute little sewn heart that I made. And I make these intending on decorating them, but I didn't decorate them. This is like you could totally decorate these by just adding appliques like this to it. And then it's like a little pocket, like you can put on the corner of your page. Would be super cute. Bookmark. Here's another one that could be decorated. And it's just cotton with some filling in the middle. It's just supposed to look super tattered and vintage. Here's a couple little squares. And my thought for these can make super cute embellishments as well. You could even do some embroidery on the middle. That's why I actually got these in the first place. I wanted to start doing embroidery on them. I thought that'd be so cute and fun to do. So there's just that. That's why I do like, this is another doily. I love doilies with the fabric in the middle because you can do embroidery on them and it's really cute. So here's another little doily that would make a cute little tuck or spot. And another little doily. And now I'm on to the laces. This is a vintage lace, super sweet. I love that. That little decal is super cute. I think there's about a yard of that. And this is a not so vintage, but it's a cotton lace. Very sweet. You could coffee dye that and that would look super cute. Here is a yard of this lace, and this lace is like a bunch of flowers on a ribbon, and you can cut these apart or do whatever you like. It's a sweet, sweet trim. Neri used to have it, and I got a bunch of it from her because I love it. There is these laces, which are two really cute little, like, look at that. Is that not so cute? The cotton fibers. And then this is a hand crocheted lace. I actually have it on the original spool. And I have a bunch of this one. It's so gorgeous. It's so dainty and it's just the sweetest lace. This is a kind of cool ribbon. I think it's maybe Tim Holtz or something, but you can cut these out and put them in your journal or use this trim somehow. I'm sure it'd be kind of cool to point things out. Um, and then there's this dainty little ribbon. Here is some more ruffled lace. I love this stuff. I think it's so cute. And I think, let me show you again what my thoughts are. I think this would be so cute putting down the spine of a journal. I think that'd just be really cute idea with this lace. I really love it. And I think it would give dimension and everything else. And here's another card with some beautiful laces. This one's so cool. I love cotton laces. There she says, beautiful. If anyone has purchased from Sierra, you will know she does put a lot of things in her boxes and just shares the joy in the faces when you open the package. The presentation is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, June. You are so very kind, my dear friend. Um, well, if anybody knows Jude, they know she's just the sweetest lady ever, and she's so kind and generous. Here's another trim. So you got quite a few little trims that you can use in your projects. I really, really want my boxes or in my treasure boxes or anything to look like you got into your grandma's attic and you're opening it and going through it and going through all of her little treasures. And the reason I strive for that is because my grandma had this sewing box that I went into one time, and it was just full of little bobbins with stuff wrapped on them and cards and stuff with everything wrapped on it. And it was just so magical to get into and go through. And I just loved it. Just little trinkets and brooches and so beautiful. And so I really strive to make it. And it was like such a fun memory for me. So I really try to strive to make it something like that for the person who opens the box. So this is another cotton trim. I think I might have got this from Craft Supplies for You. I'm not sure. A long, long time ago. It's like a taupe color. This is a beautiful lace. It's absolutely stunning. It's so soft. I believe it's from a CMS lace. It's absolutely stunning. It's so soft and just gorgeous. I love these netted trims with the embroidery on them. They're so beautiful and so much fun to work with. This is a cotton trim. It was off of something, I'm not sure, but it's in good shape. It looks like there's a couple splits on the top, like right, you can see like right there, but it is intact. It's like a mustard yellow color, like a sunflower or a sunflower yellow color. Be really pretty for fall. And then there's also this gorgeous lace as well that is gathered. I had a lot of this lace too. I found it at a thrift store and I've used a lot of it on these like ruffle purses that I'm going to show you. I have a couple of those left that I'm going to show as well. So this is one of the trims that came with those little sequin flowers and all those little adornments. And it has like metal in it. Not like metal, but like mesh. Do you see this? Like mesh metal in it. So it's like really bendable and like I think it will like keep its shape and it's very like industrial or what can you say, like steampunky, but it's like this gold bronze color. I haven't really looked into it much, but that's definitely from like the flappers era for sure. And there is also some tatting on here. Beautiful. Looks like about a yard of that or a half yard of tatting. There's definitely over a yard of this one. Really cool mesh lace. It's just cool and different to look at and check out. You can see it's like bronze and then it has like little shines of gold. Really unique. And then there's this beautiful lace. I just love these little appliques you can cut out and use. Super cute. And then there's two, like a little braid and a little heart trim. So sweet. And normally on these, I put like a yard, but like the vintage ones, I know that they might be a little bit different just because they came in bits and pieces, but most of them will be yards. Like this one, I know is a little bit under a yard. This vintage eyelet lace. It is, 'cause I cut it into a few different pieces. It is so old looking and so beautiful and just it looks like it came straight off of a petticoat, you know, it's just so beautiful. And then you have this really cool trim. This is like a handmade trim. It's really different and neat. It's like one of those weaving bobbin type laces. I know you can see it like the end. Well, the other end, there's a whole bunch of strings because that's how it's made. But it's really cool. It's vintage. And then we have another little clip and another little wreath that I have embroidered. I love how that turned out. And how you do these is you just, like, you know, how you're doing slow stitching, you have your little hoop and you can braid a thicker cord. And so I braid it and then form it into a circle shape. And then I go and I embroider the green first around it just to like tack it down. And then I make some leaves with little daisy stitches and then the little uh, big French knots for roses. Super cute. And then this is also a fun trim. It's off of like an old napkin or hanky or something, but it's really old and neat. So I just folded that up because it isn't a square. You could definitely use it to frame something, but I just folded it up and put it on this little tag. Definitely a usable snippet part. Here's some more of that cool trim, some more cotton crochet trim, vintage, and then this beauty. This is so gorgeous. This lovely vintage, or I should say antique lace. It even has some little love marks on it. It's so lovely, and I love how there's dimension in it. So beautiful. It's just so different and unique. I only had a when I got it, I got a couple yard or like a few yards of it, but I spread it throughout many of these packages. Um, There's also some purple crochet trim, really cute. It's all hand crocheted, and this is mint green. They did this crochet work on this piece of rickrack. Super cute. Yeah, very dimensional, right? And then there's this hand crocheted piece. I think it was off like a pillowcase or something. It's so intricate. Like, I don't know how they do all that. That's a lot of work. Because I crochet, I mean, I guess I know just because I crochet. I love your slow stitching. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, June. And then we're getting to the bottom of the box. There's this lace I also got from Neary. It's about I think a half yard. It's this, or I don't know. I know it's over like 15 inches. It's this beautiful, gorgeous pink lace, and it has all this like stuff you can cut out for like appliques and stuff, and it also has the netting. It's very beautiful, stunning, and you can just cut out all these pieces and put them in your projects, or like, let me show you on this journal. You can make it like a page in your journal. Like, how perfect would that be? So cute. Lovely, lovely. It's a beautiful piece of lace. It's not huge, but it's big enough to use on your journal. Definitely over a foot. And then you got that netting, which you can use as another page or whatever. It's like coffee dyed color. Then we also have, this is like a huge piece of lace. I'm going to have to open it to show you. I'll show you that at the end. Then you have some pink rosette flowers. You have 3, 6, 7 of them, which you could use. These would be super cute on the spine of a book as well, which I will show. Like on the spine of a journal. Like that would be so cute. Or, anything can be used on the spine, but I just think that's really cute. And then there's this big old piece of hand crochet. Look at that. It's definitely like over 15 inches. It's super wide and it's all handmade. Look at the detail. I had to cut it up because there's just so many. I don't even know what it looks like, or it's just so creative. And look at like the pulled threads like in between. I don't even know how they did that. Like, it's just so cool. It's really neat. This is from Turkey. It's such a beautiful piece, though, that it's like upside down hearts that you could cover a journal cover with. You could um, do many things, or a needle book. That's what I think I'm going to do next is some needle books. I think I'm going to make some needle books. They are so fun. I love needle books. I haven't made any in a long time. And then in here you have this jar. It's a glass jar, and it is full of bling and beads and all the lovely buttons. There's cameos. There is some filigree. There's crystal, that's like a crystal heart, and it's gorgeous. There's some clay buttons, or not clay buttons, clay flowers, porcelain. Look at the little uh, bow. Gosh, I can't even talk tonight. Then you got a big long thing of these tiny little pearls, and you can see a pearl applique in there. There's some vintage. Oh, let me just dump it out. I try not to, but I just end up having to because I can't describe it well enough. So we got our cute little dish that we love. And this is like, I don't remember what this, maybe an old candle or something. See, this is the crystal heart I was talking about. It's so glam. Look at how beautiful that is. It's a glass crystal heart. I got that from Rosie. These are cameos. There's pearls, clay porcelain, and clay buttons. Um, there's some bling, some more bling and pearls, and another big crystal. There's more. Look at that beautiful rose. So pretty. Another beautiful big crystal buttons. You got some of the Swarovski crystal buttons and clay flowers. And this is just some little dangles that you can put on your page edges. Crystals. There's little itty bitty doll buttons, and there's some of these Tim Holtz clips. And then you also got, oops, you got this big string right here of these vintage pearls that you can use in anything, shakers, you can sew them onto stuff, whatever you want. And then you got this little pearl adornment, super cute. And you have some oops, where did that go? There it is. Some of these really cute pins from Tim Holtz pins. And then you have these newer style rhinestones that you can put on the middle of flowers, pearls. There's just a bunch of fun things. This has like little check crystals on it, a clay flower. These are little tiny resin flowers that are mint green. And then what else? And we also have some more buttons and bling. And so that's all in that little cute little jar. So there's a ton of stuff in there for sure. And then also I want to show you, that's not all, that's not all. It also comes with this little tiny, I just got to put all the stuff back real quick. Excuse my time that I'm taking to do this. There's a little tiny suitcase that I know Jude said she got one that I filled with the little special trinkets before, and had them. They were like little trinkets and treasure boxes. Okay, let me just finish putting all this stuff back in the jar. Oh, I didn't show you this big piece of lace yet either. But yeah, there is a trinket box, and that comes with it as well. So it comes with some really old vintage, beautiful pieces. Like you already saw some of them are duplicates that you saw in that jar already. But there's pearl buttons, some, the check rhinestone adornments. Those are in the baggies because they're so precious. There's a lot of pearl buttons and dangles, bows. Oh, let me try to get all this out here for you. So you can see like all the buttons. These are all the check buttons. The mini one. And there's a little sequin flower. Then you got the pearl buttons. And these are all pearl dangles, like they already have the wire, so you can just hang them off a safety pin or whatever, or sew them onto something. And then you also have, you have this crystal adornment from Czechoslovakia. So beautiful. It's like a button. And this one, which looks like what do you call it? Oh wow, there's like a double rhinestone right here. You can see it when it's sideways. Do you see that? It's like a double rhinestone. I'm not gonna knock it off just in case it pulls out the other one, but and then this pretty pearl adornment and these pearl buttons. So that's all in that box. It looks like an armor thing. What are those called that you use in a sword fight? Geez, why can I not? A shield. Looks like a shield. A sparkly shield. Oh, and there's these little bows with the rhinestones in the middle, and you can cut those apart and use them as little dangles off the edge of pages as well. And this all comes in this little tiny, cute little traveler's suitcase box that is supposed to be, I think, like a party favor for a wedding that is abroad. So cute. So all of that is in here. I just want to show you this big old chunk of lace. It's a big old chunk of lace, and it's Venice lace. You can use it to cover pretty much anything. This, I bought it off of eBay a long time ago, and I've slowly cut into it because I cut all these beautiful flowers out. And it has all these like flurries and swirls, and it's not a full yard at all, or even it's like probably like a half yard kind of, but it's cut in different. I mean, it's like a rectangle, but you can see like I've cut some appliques out of it. Like right here, you can see there's one cut out, but it's like a big rectangle piece. Here, I'll try folding in half and see if I can show you so you can see. But yeah, so that's in here. And you can cut a gazillion appliques out of that or whatnot, whatever you want to do with it. Or you can cover something with it, like you can cover a journal or a lace book or a doily book. I swear it's like people don't make lace books and doily books anymore. I saw that this one lady did, and I was like, oh, I remember those. But that would be fun to do again. And so it's this big old chunk of lace. And then it's just wrapped in this tatting, or not tatting, sorry. This yarn threading, and what is it called? Geez, I don't know why, but it's the curse of coming on live and you lose your words. Rick rack. That's what I'm trying to say. Rick rack. I'm just trying to tie it up all pretty like. So yeah, Rick rack and some beautiful fibers. Okay, so that is in there. So that is all in this big XL big box. So I will put all this back in here now and repackage her up. But thank you for watching me open it. It's fun to go through all the bits and bobs and pieces. I know we all enjoy that. So does anybody have any plans for St. Patrick's Day? In my line of work, we celebrate like every holiday. So we're going to be having, of course, green beer and corned beef and cabbage and potatoes and all the fixins. So it should be a fun experience for my peoples. So I'm excited for that. And I have a cardigan that I purchased it, but it is uh, Oh, look how cute that would be, a little embellishment. You could just sew that on there, or like one of these. So that, and then that. That would be such a cute embellishment. Oh, sorry, I'm missing your comments. Corded lace, gorgeous, very dimensional. This is a massive box, ladies. Beautiful to build your stash of lace. Yes. And build your stash, and you can also make a ton of different items and whatnot with all the supplies. And there, I do put pins in all my laces. I go through pins like crazy because I use so many of them. But so just be wary of getting poked because there is pins in everything. So I want to forewarn everybody, which I know my regular gals, they all know that because I do pin everything. I just can't get myself to glue it or tape it. It doesn't look right. I'd rather have it pinned. So all that is in here. Okay. So all that plus this little box. I think I'm going to shove this in here because it will fit. Because I packed it better than I did the first time. Yay! Now I can tie the top of it. Am I missing anything? Oh, yes, I am missing the rosettes. So I don't want to miss anything. And this box alone, since it's XL big box, it is $68. But you get all that lovely stuff in it. So it's like a few of the smaller ones. There's that tie. And then this tie. So yeah, if you're interested, you can just email me. I hope to have a sale one of these weekends or Sundays because I work Saturday. But it's kind of hard for me to do anymore, to tell you the truth, because of my days and times and everything else. So I just try to work it in when I can. And it's hard to plan because I don't come on here anymore, so I don't really have a a huge following, I guess, is like, some people have. So yeah, I just try to do what I can. And so this is kind of like a pre-sale. And you can email me if you're interested. So that's that big, beautiful box of yumminess. You know who I haven't seen, who I miss is I haven't seen Miss Charmaine. I haven't seen her since I've been going live the last few days. I hope you're all right, love. I hope you're catching my videos on the run back so I said hi. Um, and then so there's this like itty bitty box. We'll call it. It's called the itty bitty mini box of love leaves. I love these fibers. Look at these. I got this fiber from Rosie and I just love it. I've used the last piece of it. It looks like netting. Is that not so cool? The possibilities with embroidery and stuff. And I also got this little rickrack from Rosie. Super cute. So this little tiny box fits in your hands. It's a little guy and it's full of little vintage goodness as well. So first of all, there is this, and it's a little hand crocheted, you could say it's a basket like this, and it even has the little ties on each edge, and that's how the handle stays on it. So like for Easter, you could stiffen it, or it's a hat. But I'm not sure which one. So it's just super cute. It's all intricate completely handmade. Probably could use a washing. It definitely was like um stiffened at some time, but not recently enough where it's holding its shape. But it is so cute. Super cute. And so that's in here. I squeeze that little guy in here. Super cute. And then there is some more hand crochet, vintage hand crochet. Beautiful. Oh, my nose is itching. Someone must be talking about me. I got some tatting, handmade tatting. Super pretty. Looks like there's like a yard of that. There's a bit. There's some of this is some Irish crochet. It's so lovely. Beautiful. And then you got some French lace. The little leaves. Beautiful. These are super old laces. This is some more French lace. And I know that's French because it came off of a French spool. And then this is a hand crochet or hand woven lace, beautiful pieces. Yeah, some little vintage, super old tatting right here, and some old hand crochet work. It's a bunch of little pieces, and you can see my pins. I put pins in everything, so everything's pinned on there. And then I also made a little card for this. Is that not so lovely? I believe I got this from Julie a long time ago. So pretty. And this is another beautiful bling piece. And you got this button. This actually dangles off of that one. And this mother of pearl heart and a little, um, whatever that, bow. Super cute little button card. I love making these button cards. They're so sweet. And then you have all of this bling in here. So I will open it in my hand. You have the Czechoslovakia Czech rhinestone adornment. Absolutely stunning. That was in the other box as well. You have one of these beautiful glass and crystal buttons. It is glass. It doesn't look like it because of the pearl coloring. It's vintage, but it is new old stock. It's so stunning. You have these pearl buttons with the check rhinestones surrounding them. So beautiful. This little pearl extender, another vintage piece, little pearl dangle with that. It already has like the top for you to hang on something, and then another pearl button. So everything that would fit in here. Okay, so this little super cute micro box. Oh, I still got something more to show you. Let me just get everything back in its proper place so it'll all fit in here. Well, that's a little baggie. And then also there's some of this crochet, or this might be, actually it's woven. It's not crocheted, but it's hand woven. Something like the bobbin type lace. Is that not beautiful? You have like 3 banners, or pennants, it looks like. See, this part looks crocheted down here at the bottom, but this does not. And even like right here looks crocheted. But such beautiful workmanship. You can run a lace through it. Stunning, 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 I tell you. Okay, So this mini box is 33, or no, let's say $32. $32. And that is also available right now. And you can email me if you are interested. And then it's just whoever email is in, comes in first. Yeah. Let me get all this back in here. But again, I hope you're having a good evening. Itty bitty box 32. Yes, thank you. Even though it's not like the smallest box, because of some of the bigger boxes, if you've been watching all these different parts, like they have like this really small boxes in them filled with bling and stuff. Which I've been so lucky to purchase so much of that bling, some of that new old stock bling. So this is itty bitty box. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so anyways, I also have a couple more things I have not shown, but I want to make sure to get the rest of those on here. Wish I had a co-host. Someone like Coco or Rosie or someone to come live with me. I will hopefully one of these times. So this is it's a box of beauties and it's number 2. I had 2 of these. One of them has already gone. This is the only one left. And or actually I did do one other box of beauty because I had sliding opening, and that one is available too, but this is the only one that has the clear top. The other one is gone, but this one's number 2. That other one that I showed was number 1. You got these beautiful, gorgeous, antique laces. Look at that. They are small pieces, but they're absolutely stunning, and you could use them on tags or whatever. This box is super cute. It's made out of wood that you can alter. It's kind of really close to the other one. That's why I didn't know if it was necessary to show it, but I'm just going to. You have all these beautiful rhinestone pieces that I hoard and finally letting go of. Look at that. It's so hard to let go of all these bits. This is, you can see made in Czechoslovakia, rhinestone. This one, these are so hard to let go of. I could just hoard them forever, but then they wouldn't find life with somebody else. I'm one of those shields. Another button. All the beautiful things in the world. And they're like, oh my gosh, I'm a dork. Sorry. Oh, here is another couple buttons. Another button and another beautiful check rhinestone adornment. And so you also get these applique pieces, and you could cut these apart and make 4 different appliques. It'd be super cute. You just need to put a little glue on the back. This was a trim, and I did take it apart. There's this beautiful applique, and this beautiful applique. It has these little dangly bits. pretty with the sequins and stuff. And this beautiful vintage embroidered style applique with the beading. There's some pearls in here. Lovely. And you have about 2 yards of this gorgeous handmade trim. It is so lovely and dainty and just spectacular that someone could work with such thin yarn. You have this beautiful lace, because I know the laces are different. And this is super soft. It's got like a what is it called? A netted background. It's lovely. And this lace is so lovely and beautiful. It has these little tiny dangly leaves. You got a yard of that. It looks like little crowns on top too. It's so cute and unique. I do not know where I got this, but it is very dainty as and a gorgeous piece of lace. It's beautiful. You have this gorgeous, I love this too, and this is not dainty. It's a cotton lace, and it looks like it has little layers, and this is so sweet to put on journals and everything else. Oh, hello, Miss Rosie. Happy Sunday. So this is a beautiful, you got a yard of that, beautiful cotton trims. Stunning. And this is another lovely lace. It looks like little daffodils. So pretty. And then we have this. To tell you the truth, I think a lot of these laces are CMS. But I forget. I've purchased from a lot of different people. I mean, I haven't purchased from CMS in a long time. So this would have been like 6 or 7 years ago. But yeah, this is a really beautiful, it's like a new old stock vintage lace. Super cute. And then this is a gorgeous lace. It's on the netting. The embroidery on the netting is so pretty. I just love that. There's a yard of that one. It even smells new. And then this lace, I just love this one. I divided up between a few boxes. I know this was from KS for You a long time ago. This lace. So beautiful with the dangly bits. Hi, Penny. So good to see people chatting in the chat. And Miss Jude, thank you. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Appreciate you all so much. I hope you're all doing well, and I miss you all. I know I haven't been around much at all. So all of these are in here. And again, you can email me if you're interested. This one is still available with all the pretties. But yeah, it's so good to see you all. So I know I've been kind of MIA. I've just really been focusing on work and everything, and not doing a whole lot of crafting. And then when I do craft, it's kind of just in my free time, which I know you guys all know that we rarely get that, don't we? I can't wait. I cannot wait till I can retire and really. But I hear people say that, and then when they retire, they don't really do what they said they were going to originally do. So I could be full of poo, who knows? But it'd be fun to retire and be able to craft all the time. But I'm quite a few years off from that because, oh, what is that? It's a little tiny hair, but it is bugging me. There we go. So this is a really sweet box that can be used, can be altered as well as used to store. And it's called Box of Beauties #2. And then I have a #3 as well. And it's kind of like it, but different. It has some, you could see all my videos, they're up, but I want to show you if you haven't seen it. I'll show you. I'll see if I can, if it's on the top or not. We'll look real quick. And then this is just laid on here like that. So that's a pretty one. Um, yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, here is the Box of Beauties #3. I do have it out actually. Oh, thank you, Penny. You're so kind. Yeah, you can, if anybody's interested, they can just send me a message. It's no prob. I know that things are tight right now, so no pressure for everybody. So this Box of Beauties is #3. It has this lovely tie on it with all these pretties. And you get all these laces, these vintage laces. This is so dainty. So lovely. And then you got inside here. Do you guys remember seeing this one? Those two appliques and this applique. And these are just the most beautiful pieces of tatting that I've ever owned. I only have little tiny pieces of them. They're from Turkey, but I was thinking you could cut these little pieces and put them on, embroider them on some kind of embroidery project. They're just so gorgeous. Look at that. It looks like a little garden with daisies. And then this one too has like the 3 little flowers. It's just so magical. You could use these little tiny pieces and do, appliquing or whatever. And this is just another little applique embroidered thing that I made. And then there is, sorry, excuse the dog. These cute little appliques and this beautiful, beautiful brooch. Oh, it was 50, but they can always email me too. This beautiful brooch. There's this little um, pearl button. You got this cute little button, and there's some dangly bits on here. A little crochet dangly bit with leaves that I made. Some other dangles. And then you have these two, again, gorgeous tatting. Hi, Julie. ksforyou.net. Julie. Good to see you. So this is another super dainty, like tatted piece from Turkey, and it's just so exquisite and just could, like, the reason I kept these little pieces because they were just small pieces. I'm sure it's like took forever and a day to make everything like this detailed with tatting at least. You just made small places, but I thought embroidering these on things would be cool. And then these look like little, I don't know, feathers or something. They're just so cool. Like, just to think somebody could make these is it's so unique, these little pieces of lace. They're just so beautiful. And then there's some crochet lace, or like cotton. I shouldn't say cotton. I should say crochet. Cotton lace, vintage lace, and then you got some buttons, some more buttons and pretty bits. And then there's some little trim. I want to help promote everybody. So Rosie is planning to have a sale on her channel at some point. ksforyou.net, Julie, she sells like anything in quantities, like yardage of lace and, you know, flowers and buttons and just pretty much anything. And she always has really good prices. So definitely make sure to check everyone out. You get a yard of this one. So beautiful. And then this gorgeous, gorgeous Rococo lace. I love these laces. So pretty. And then you got that little dainty lace and that little cording. And you got this little vintage lace. But yeah, you can definitely. Yes, I just made an order with Julie and got some appliques. I know I really want to get some of her porcelain flowers, but I wasn't able to find them, the video that they were on. So one of these days I will definitely have to um, find that. And this little crochet lace. And then you got, and then the whole rest of the box is just appliques, like little appliques and doilies. So, like, look at this little tiny applique. So cute. Just little applique and doily bits. Like, you can make the most cutest little snippet rolls or you name it. But yeah, Julie actually does live sales on her channel uh, as well. And she does like a big 3-day event. She has like appliques and everything. And then yeah, Rosie, I think does live videos as well. Oh, you did? Because I didn't see them. I will recheck my email. Thank you for verifying that. I'm sorry. I will have to recheck my email because I thought I looked and it just was linked to the pay thing. But all these little appliques, and this little tiny doily, they've been around forever. All these little bits and bobs, they're just tedious to cut everything out, but they're so fun to use in little snippets and stuff. So there's just a ton of these in here, just literally. Excuse me, I'm kind of squeaking a little bit. So just a ton of appliques and doilies. Look at that little clover feather. This is a little dangly bit. So cute. That came off of a lace that I got from Rosie probably like 30 years ago. See, we just collect this stuff, right? Huh? This little chiffon applique. Thank you, Sierra, for the shout out. I will have my sale this coming Thursday. So this coming Thursday, Rosie's gonna have her sale, and she does lots of destashing. Um, she's a collector of things like a lot of us, and she does destashing. Julie does like wholesale kind of stuff. Like she has just like a ton. I mean, I think she does some destashing too, but she just has a ton of stuff, uh, of the things that we love. Oops. she is lucky and lives, well, not, I guess you could say maybe it's lucky, maybe it's not, living in California. I think it is to be, um, it is lucky in the mind that you're next to the fashion district and you can get things for a reasonable price. But, you know, there's other things that are not so lucky about living there. So it's all different. Everybody, I'm sure, feels differently. These beautiful turkey doilies, and I call them turkey doilies because they were made in Turkey by this wonderful lady's grandmother that I met. This little dangly bit is off of a cotton trim. She says, I sell everything but the kitchen sink, toilet, and cowboys. You know what? That's funny. That's kind of like the slogan that Amazon has. She was even saying the other day that she sold masquerade masks, which is uh that is pretty much like everything in the kitchen sink. So all these sweet, super detailed doilies go on till the very bottom of the box. There's even some dangly bits. I I love this when it was a lace, but I haven't seen any of it recently. That's a beautiful lace. This looks like a little mirror. You could do some embroidery in there. But here, I'll just show you all the even more doilies, and they're so intricate and lovely. Look at that one. So beautiful. So all open, and there is some tatting in here. This little tatted frame. So lovely. I mean, there's just so many. We go on and on. It's mostly doilies, and this is a pretty little one that I got off of an old chair backing on a pretty applique. But most of it is doilies. But yeah, oh, look at this little tiny applique. So all of that's in here. Sorry, I'd be here forever and a day showing you everything if I could. That piece. Yeah, you can see. I'm sure there's repeats on the appliques and stuff. So I'm gonna put all that in there. And that's the same as the last one. This one's just number 3. But again, you can email me. But the thing also about Julie is I think she has or I know she has a store, and you can go and buy from her at any time from her store. You don't have to wait for sales and stuff, which is definitely convenient for sure. But anyways, it's so good to see everyone in here. Yep, and Jude just shared everybody's links. Thank you, Jude. Hi, Sierra, Rosie, Penny, all one I miss. Hi, Kim. Oh, it's so good to hear from you. I hope you are well, you sweet, sweet lady. You're such a doll. So very kind. How are you doing? I hope life is treating you well. Um, I hope everything's going well for you and your family. I hope everybody, life's going well for them and their family. I feel like I've been in the dark for a long time. I had something really bad happen. Not really bad. I'm not gonna bother sharing it, but something just really hard happened, and it kind of made me steer away from everything for a long time. But this brings me a lot of joy to make these little treasure boxes and curate these little things. Like, I really enjoy it a lot. So, we all should be doing what we love to do. It's important that we all do that and we take care of our mental health. Hi, Rebecca. Where's Rebecca? I don't see Rebecca. Oh, no, there I see Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca Will. Rebecca also, I believe, sells on her channel. I think she had a sale earlier today. Rebecca, did you have a sale earlier today? Miss Rebecca? And this box slides. It slides, the window slides on top. It's really cool. Oops. Yes, yes. Rebecca had a sale on her channel earlier today, so make sure to go check out Rebecca's channel too. I wasn't able to make it, but I'm sure she always has lovely, lovely things. She does indeed. This one is 50 as well. So you can just email me any interest. Oh, and then also it comes with this little box of uh, rhinestones and, you know, all the adornments. I just showed you the other box with the other one. So all the same things are in here. All the little bits and bobs and pretties, sequins. And so all that is in here as well. It's the same as the other little suitcase that was from the other, or the big box. But yeah, I have a part one, or I have a share, and then I have like 4 videos I've done in the last week, and it's all kind of, it says Project Share, but everything on there is pretty much for sale. I'm trying to de-stash and just enjoy doing what I love, and that is definitely this. I want to craft more. I'm going to finish my journal that I'm working on. Um, yeah, thank you, Jude, for sharing all the channels. You can see Rebecca's channel, Penny Pudge's channel, because Penny, I think, sells as well. I have seen them, yeah. Good. I don't know why they didn't post, but it's cute. It's not a bad. You know, it's funny. I think they think when we're saying like, oh, the yumminess, blah blah blah, like it's a bad like sexual thing or whatever, but it's not, obviously. It's just, I guess, how I describe some of the things that I have. So I wanted to tell you guys, I wanted to change some prices on things, because I think that I just, oh, Debbie Ham, that last one was 50, Debbie. I wanted to change, I don't know if you guys saw my video from yesterday. I want to change some price on things from yesterday. So this is like 3 boxes of like goodies. Oops. So it says like bits and bling, bits and bobs, my pretties, lovely laces. So it just has lots of pretty little bits and bobs. You can watch the video yesterday showing it. So I'm going to change this. I was going to do an offer up at 100, but I'm just going to change this to, we'll do 80. I want to be um, reasonably priced. I'm sorry if I wasn't. But when I rewatched that video, I said, I need to change the price on some of those things. So that's that on these 3 boxes. And then I also wanted to change the price on, if you saw the dresser and the lace book, I put, it's in this bag. It's all in this bag, the dresser and the lace book. I won't bother bringing it out, but it's all on the video from from what's it called? From yesterday. Or not yesterday, the other part. So I'm going to change this from 145 to excuse me. We'll do like 115. So 115 instead of 145. And then the last thing I wanted to change, or there was, sorry, two more things. I apologize. Is this, because I do need to get rid of this stuff. Like, that's what I need to know. Like, yeah, I might have spent a bunch of time on it, but it still needs to go somewhere, right? And because I can't keep it. And then this one, the tray with lace and embellishments. This tray right here that I showed yesterday that has all of these laces and embellishments and just lovely bits and bobs. This one was 145 as well, and I'm gonna change this to 120. So 120 instead. And yeah, I really think over, and also like if you watch the video, it kind of goes through everything, but there's still going to be some mystery and surprises. But yeah, I love this little separator box and stuff. And you can see, you know, for these boxes, just because look, it has the little metal edges on it. Is that not super cute? But yeah, so that's on there. And then the last thing was this little suitcase, this little super cute little suitcase. Um, you can, that is full of like laces and bling and everything, and it's from yesterday, and it's got this tag that Rosie made me on it. So cute. Rosie sells things like this, and she also sells supplies as well, but that's just one of her tags. This one I'm gonna change to 65. Okay, so the price to go out the door. And I also wanted to I know everybody's in here and chatting now. So nice. This box. All of her boxes. Oh, you guys are so sweet to me. Thank you so much. I miss you guys so much. You guys are such beautiful, but such a beautiful group of ladies, and everybody's so nice and treats everyone so well. And I really appreciate you all so much. You have always been so kind and so generous and loving towards me. So thank you so, so much. I cannot thank you enough for that. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff like here. I'll show you the stuff that I showed in the last couple videos. Let me unplug here. And sorry for the movement I have, but you can see I have everything in here. Like this little embellishment box that's full of embellishments. But I think I was going to show you guys the things that were left, so I can just pull those things out to show you. This little box is super cute. But you can watch all my videos and everything. If you guys give me a couple minutes just to take a little break, I can put something on the screen. And I can even chat with you in chat, but I just need to stick the food in the oven for my daughter and husband. Here, I'll put, what am I going to put on the I'll put some of these things. I'm trying to see what I still have left. But yeah, you just email me. If you're interested in anything, please Okay. So if you give me a couple minutes and I'll chat with you guys without showing you anything, you can kind of just have this picture, but we'll chat. I'm going to stick something in the oven. So please talk amongst yourselves. But I'm so excited to see all you guys, and thank you for saying hi. I knew you guys were out there. I just know sometimes we don't want to chat, which I get. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Okay, so I'll be right back. All right. Right back in just a jiffy. I just gotta throw a couple things in the oven. Okay, I'm so sorry. All right. So yeah, I want to show you some things that I still had left. But you know about the snow. It snowed here a couple days ago and it hasn't snowed all year. This is like the first snowfall we've gotten. It's in March, which is crazy, huh? And yeah, so we got that snow and it was here and gone in one day. So that's how it works up here. I mean, in Western Washington, not always in Eastern Washington, there's a lot more snow. But this box is still left, and this is I call the market box. And again, it's on my previous videos. There's a bunch of cute stuff, but it's a really cute box. I think all these boxes would look fun on, in our displays. That's what I plan to do with them if they don't go bye-bye. These are bits and bobs boxes. I believe I shared these on like the number 2 video. I have number 1. This is the number 1 box. I believe it's pretty much the same. Let me open one because we haven't really. So this one has like a little brooch on it. So cute. And it has one of those check rhinestones. And then I have some little dangly bits. I love these dangles. They are so fun. And some little leaves like that. If you guys are ever interested, let me know. I have a whole bunch of vintage bridal headdresses, and they could be taken apart to be used in, um, you know, like journal covers and everything, purses, whatever. So these boxes, they're like a matchbox style. So I wrapped a piece of lovely cardstock um around these. There's like 4 squares, and it's just full of all these little bits and bobs. You can see like that's a little dangle. That's a cameo. There's some filigree in there. There's a check rhinestone button, some pearls. This is another little dangle. Oops, what is that? Oh, so one of those little um, sequin flowers. There's another little flower. I love this gem right here. Did I miss something? What did it say? Really lovely to see the old crowd here. I want to welcome you all. Thank you. But my allergies are not good. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie. Yes, we're spoiled here with the weather. Yeah, California is just really lucky, but there's always ups and downs everywhere. So there's these little flower beads, some filigree buttons, this little clay flower bead. You can see it has a hole in it. This beautiful little chain, bronze button. These are filigree flowers. This is such a beautiful bling. It's all hand sewn, I believe. Little pearls and sparkly bits. And then there is these little buttons. There is some brads in here. They're like little metal brad filigree type brads. There's a few of those in this one. Little pearl bit. You got a little jar of um, their buttons and rhinestones and pearls. These are little tiny baby pearl buttons. So cute. And then you have another little box of all the little pretty bits and bobs. So there's little flowers and little bow, little appliques. This is another little bling piece. This is a bridal button. These are cameos that they're clear, but you can do rub and buff on them so that you can make them any colors you want. And so I have two of these, and they're just got little tiny differences, meaning like I don't have the same of two of anything really, because I don't do like wholesale like Miss Julie or whatever, or not wholesale, but big sales like where I'm able to sell a lot of stuff together. Like Julie is like able to sell like yardage of lace and stuff. And even sometimes she doesn't do big yardage too. So, I mean, everybody's got different things at different times. But yeah, so there's always little differences, but the other one is just as full of bits and bobs and um, just love them. Thank you, Kim. You're so sweet. And these are velvet ribbons. We need a bucket. A drool bucket. And these are just only 17. So I try to make them really reasonable. And I just fill them with lots of embellishments because that is something that I hoard big time is little embellishments. I just love little bits and bobs. That is so fun. And then everything's just tucked together. So this one has the little one of these, but this one doesn't have one. So that's the only difference, really. And oh, this one I can actually open up without taking it apart. So see here, you can see it's kind of like the same stuff. Oh, see the brooch isn't inside in this one. This one has a little pin brooch. Still has the filigree brads. So it still has all the bling and flowers, and just the blings are a little bit different. Buttons. There's, oh, I know there's the cameo. The cameo could go inside of that little filigree thing. There's some of this beautiful chain. So yeah, pearls. So it's very close, but little differences. So these are both number 1, because number 2, that one was different. So those two are both still available. And I already showed you the suitcase and the tray. And then, and the 3-tiered thing that is still available. Let me look at what else is. Okay, suitcase. So I also oh, the big embellishment box. Where is that? Yeah, the big embellishment box. This box is still available as well. And this is just full of embellishments. I think I showed this yesterday, or sorry, in the last video or the video before that. Definitely check out the videos. There's lots of stuff. And let me see what else. Oh, I still have 2 of the big boxes left as well. Like these. So, and these were a couple videos ago. So there's 2 big boxes, and they're kind of like the big box XL box, but they're a little bit different. So these big boxes are 50, and there's 2 of these. They're different, but you'll see there's number 10 and 11, and they're available. Look at this lace. That is so stunning. So stunning. Okay. And then, and I'm actually packaging up stuff. Oh, hopefully today. And then also I do have things from like a sale a couple times ago. Like I have this it's a ruffle purse kit bundle, and I'll show you what it looks like when you make it. So it's a kit to make this ruffled purse, and it has all these layers to make this ruffle purse. Hi everyone, my friend Penny Pudge texted how great Sierra and her channel. They subscribe, such wonderful boxes. Oh, thank you, Tammy. That's so kind of you. So this ruffled purse, and you get thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it. You get the supplies to make this beautiful little charm. Isn't that so cute? Look at this crystal. Oh, so beautiful. So you get stuff to make this purse in your box, and there's a ton more stuff than what I did. I just did the basics on the ruffle purse. But let me show you what you get in each. So you get the canvas bag, of course. And you also get some laces. You get all these little pretty laces. Oh, an applique. So the laces, as well as a beautiful applique you can put on it. And then you get all these doilies that you can decorate it with. There's more um, trim. I sewed it all in here. You can see there's some dangly bits, so you can make some dangles on it. There's this beautiful flower applique. Let me see if I have it pulled out in here. I think I do. Oh, maybe. Yeah, this is the flower applique you get. So you could decorate with that. You also get some rosettes. Uh, this is one of the laces you get to, or applique type of pieces you get that you can decorate with. And you also have, because I have everything I didn't use on mine in here. All these little laces and the doilies. So that's all in there. So you get this little, I love this she said, Tammy is one of my dearest friends. Oh, Tammy, that's so good. It's so welcome, Miss Tammy. I'm so glad you can make it over. That's so great to meet you. And then you also get this, which is all the little blingy bits. And then you have everything to make that little dangle is in here right here. So you have all the pieces to make that dangle charm on the zipper and more. And then you also get the check rhinestone, the buttons, and another adornment. And then right here is you get all the lace you need to make the ruffles on the purse, as well as the chiffon ruffles. And then you see there's the other pearl band. And then there's some seam binding and some, this is some coffee dyed velvet. So yeah, this is all in here, and I have two of these, and these are ruffle purse kits for $18. And I have those left over from my last time I did a sale thing. So you can make a ruffle purse. And yeah, I need to actually finish the one I started. But yeah, it has all these little pieces still that I can add on to here to finish decorating it. But they're very cute. And I did all mine. Mine was all done by hand sewing because my machine is broken right now. So you can see it's all was just hand sewn. So anything you can do, you know, if you put your mind to it. Penny is so special to me and so many. She is a very special person. She is a doll for sure. But I love this little dangly bit. So those I do have as well. And I also, from a couple or a sale ago, have these little boxes. I love that we're all sharing the love. That's all we can do. Sharing and showing the love. These are some other little boxes. They're called boxes of joy, and I have like one of each kind left. And they were each $20 from, I guess this one was 25. I'll just change it to 22. They were all 20 from way back when, and they are full of laces and pretty things. So I'll show you this one. Like, I made a button card, of course, because I love making button cards. Look at that. So cute. This is a bling I got from KS for You a long time ago. I mean, she probably doesn't have the same things, but Sierra, that kid is very shabby chic. Awesomeness. Thank you. So there's that. And then there is a bunch of laces on these little tiny hand cut out cards because I don't have a what are they called? A cutter card thing for this size of bobbin. So there's a bunch of little pieces of lace in here. Cute. I know I want to like keep everything. Another cute little card, a little crochet bow. Some more laces. I'm sure these videos are still up. Tatting. More lace. I can just make different things with these too now. Since they didn't sell, I suppose too. Make a stack or something. And there's some more little. This is I forget her name. Oh, Sandra. She creates clay flowers, and she made these flowers for me. I made like a special order from her. You know, we all want to support one another, right? And these are little um, ribbon roses. And it's in this little tiny box. I love little boxes. Put little boxes into little boxes. That's what my husband's always saying. And please excuse my daughter. That was very gross of her to do that. Um, and this little bling. Cute, cute. Oh, and then you also have this little trim as well. So yeah, that's what these little boxes are like. They're super cute. They're all different, obviously, because nothing is the same. Because I already sold their when they had. I did have multiples of them at first, but I just have these 3 left. They're super cute. So there's that one. But yeah, watch my videos from the last couple of days or the last week, and you can send me an email if you're interested in anything. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and sharing and showing the love. If I can get this back in here. Sorry, 1 second. It means so much to me, and I'm so fond of you all as well. These are 20, and see, like this is okay. So this one is box of joy number 1. This one is box of joy number 2, and it has some purple in it. So there's like these 2. There's this blue. It's a rosette trim, and then this pink flower trim. And then you get this a yard of this beautiful pink lace. It's just like a very light pink, peachy pink. You get a tassel, and then you get a doll peg with some lace and some purple embroidered trim on it. And then you also have some more lace. And you got some other laces and the purple flowers. This is a yard of this rosette trim, beautiful. You get this little guy, and then there's these 3 of these beautiful laces on here. This is a gorgeous lace. And then you also get a little box of goodies that goes into the box, a box in a box. So you have some ribbon roses, you got a key, some more clay flowers and bling. This is a little dress form, uh, charm, super cute. You got a little stamped thing. You have little bling bits, hearts, buttons, all the little sweet things we love. A leaf, filigree leaf, and some bronze charms. So that's all in box number 2. So cute. And then I'll show you number 3 real quick. Real quick. And these are left over from when I did, I don't know, something like back in last summer, or I don't remember. Oops. So if you got something back then, you might have got that. So that's box number 2, and this one is number 3. And in number 3, there is this super cute little charm and little bronze cuckoo clock that I got from, oh, what's her name? What's her name? I know her name, sorry. That I got from Julie at KS for You. She has little charms too. And then you got a yard of this lace and of that pinky peach lace. You got a tassel, super cute. You also got a whole, I'm not going to open this, but a bunch of vintage keys. You got a spoon. There's some buttons in there, pearls. There's bling. There's some rusty bells. All of the beautiful, fun things that we like to use in our junk journals and projects. There's a butterfly and a peg button, So that's all in there. Then I got another super cute card that I made. This is so cute. I love this. Like the little keys, perfume bottle, the rosette, the buttons, that. And then I have little lace cards again with beautiful laces on them. That's so sweet. So sweet. So these are super cute. And these are from these little boxes you can get from the Dollar Tree. And yeah, I just love finding any box that I can and filling it with lovely things. And then you got another little box of lovelies. You have the cameo, flowers. There's a crown in here. This little crown, isn't that cute? So cute. There's also this really special like porcelain cameo. Look at this. Oh, let me fix it. Is that not gorgeous? Little mini cameo. There's also, I think, a pink one too in here. There's all these little flowers, sequin flowers, everything. Another little cameo. Some more little flowers. Oh, there's a heart one, another blue one with a heart. So sweet. So just a whole bunch of really sweet, and there's little doilies in the bottom. So just a whole bunch of really sweet little cute, fun things that we all enjoy using in our crafts. So that's number 3. So yeah, just email me if you're interested. I think I do have one more thing but I'll just show that another time. I'm thinking to do maybe a giveaway or something. If all this goes bye-bye. But I appreciate you all so much. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff on the last 4 videos. You can see. I'm just catching up on I'm good for 70. How are you? You're good. You're 70 years old, Jude? Heck yeah, you're good for 70 if you are. Shoot, if anybody can make it past 40, I think they're freaking awesome. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of beautiful things so you can see. Just check out my last few videos and you will see everything in more detail. And if you have any questions, you can email me. I would love to hear from you. Yes, in November. Well, congratulations. Doing well, thank you. I'm 25, LOL. I'm confused. So you're 25 years old or you're 70 years old? Hi, Sarita. Sorry I missed you. How are you? Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming over. Sarita, I know she shared her channel. She does sales as well. Just want to support you all. I'm 25 in attitude, LOL. Right? I know, I feel like a teenager sometimes in my attitude, but I'm going to be 40, which I know that's not very old, but you know, when you were a teenager, you thought you would think like, oh my gosh, 40 is such an old age, but it's not old. It's not old. But anyways, ladies, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. You're so wonderful. I appreciate you all stopping by and saying something in the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You made this night so much fun to spend with you all. I really appreciate your time. Um, yeah, my past, oh no, you're fine. My past videos are the last four, or I think you got to look at lives. Like if you go to, I'll show you. If you go to my channel, so if you go to my channel and you hit live, then you'll see there is Project Share Part 4, Part 3, Part 2, and then there's Part 1. This is Part 1. So all those videos show everything that I have, and I just kind of showed what I have left, but there's other things too, but just like the smaller boxes are gone. But yeah, you can definitely see things in more detail and all that fun stuff. But and you can email me if you're interested in anything, or if you have any questions, you can email me. Or if you need me to make another video, just let me know. But sending hugs and loves to you all around the world. I appreciate you all so, so much. Um, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you all very soon again. And I want to do some kind of like crochet along video. I've been crocheting a lot lately, and what I've been doing recently with Easter coming up is I've been crocheting crosses, cross bookmarks. Let me show you. So these cross bookmarks, I'm just kind of working on them and getting them finished up, but like this is what one of them looks like. And then it will have the tail with the tassel. My I can show you the one that is finished in my Bible. I haven't put the bow on it yet, but it's this, so it will look like that and then have a tassel. I know it's a really pretty little fun thing to put in your Bible, and like it's gonna have this right here, like the what's it called? To crochet bow. And yeah, so I was making some of these for my friends and family at church for Easter. So but yeah, so thank you guys again so much for coming and visiting with me. I appreciate you all so much. Um, but yeah, I want to do like a crochet along, that way I can talk more while I'm crocheting. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow or something. And then I also need to, with St. Patrick's Day coming up, I have this cardigan I need to finish sewing on all of the um what's it called? The shamrocks, because I have my cardigan and I just need to finish sewing on all the shamrocks. So, so nice to meet you guys too. Hugs and love. See you all very soon. And thank you for your time. Please make sure to email me, and it will go first come, first serve. And please watch the other videos. Hugs and love. See y'all soon. Thank you. Bye.